The front kick, which you all love, still one of my favorites. And we're still tight here. I'm not teaching sparring. Okay? You see anything tonight you can use sparring? Huh? You can't spar with this stuff. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at the front kick. I call it a fighting front kick because I don't know what else to call it. And it starts just a couple of inches above the ankle, all the way up to the groin and the pelvic area, pelvis. Okay? The beauty about this fighting front kick is that it cannot go high. It's impossible. If it does, you'll rip your hamstring. You'll hear, if you've ever blown out a hamstring, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just awful. So don't do that. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to do this. If you've ever been on a beach and just dug your foot in the sand, you guys have beaches in New Hampshire? Small. Like so, and then just kind of flip the sand, or have a loafer that's about 3 sizes too big, you know, and just kind of throw it over there. That's it. You got it. Can you do that? Well, then you can do this kick. Because it's really, I don't even like to call it a kick. These things I show you are more thrusts than they are kicks. But let me say this. Keep practicing all the kicks you're doing, all your spinning kicks and side kicks and, you know, it's like that. When I was fighting, I had a side kick, and basically 90% of the time, I would try to cave you in with that side kick. So, the side, all these kicks are good. Practice them all. Work on the back. Practice everything. Okay? But if you want to put somebody out and you want to survive and go home, pay attention to what I'm talking about. Okay? So what you're going to do from here, from wherever you're, just drop it back just a little bit. You don't get into that stuff. That's silly. What was I talking about? You guys? My best fighting stance is like just, you're looking at it. That's it. This is stupid. I can't do anything from here. Did that. I explode real good from here. So watch this. You're going to have to hit something with this. So we're going to use the whole legs there. If you do this in the air, I'm afraid you're going to rip something. So, but basically it's just this. That's all right. So the knee, does the knee go up? Yes. The knee goes up, the foot goes up. Well, the knee goes up on this too, except the foot's about 1.5 inches from contact when the knee reaches the elevated state. Okay? So here, the knee is up. The knee is elevated. See it? Except my foot's not like that. My foot's like that. So I just have to thrust from there. So it's a thrust. It's like stepping on it. You're stepping. Okay? And if you keep that running, and if you keep the heel down and elevate the ball of your foot just a wee bit, and just stay right on that track, depending on the shoes you have on. I got some nasty shoes. I should bring my
Points.
Those wingtips, I love those wingtips, man. I got some wingtips, man. I'll go right through that swim with those things.
Is blood on those too?
Huh?
Blood on those too? Are there blood on those too?
Yeah, but it comes off if you put it wet
Okay.
So, if you bring it along over here, tough to do with bare feet. Tough to do with bare feet. So, don't kick the everlast bag of this one because you bust the foot, I guarantee it. So find something soft. Where's that eagle bag? There's a good eagle bag right there. That's nice and soft. That one right there, the black and red one. So you stand that up so you can do like your watch. Watch how simple this looks. But you get hit with this. Yeah. You get hit with this, and you're not going to go to work the next day. What? They come all the way up here for that stupid kick. What you're going to do is you're just going to elevate the toe just a little bit. Just take a step, a hard step. And then you just go up a little bit. You You gotta get hit with this to understand it. And then go up to about the pelvis area. That hits hard, okay? Because it's thrusting really, really hard. And it's like taking a step. It's not stationary. Oh, you don't really, I mean, you can fire it. We all can fire that front kick. And keep that, I'm not saying that other front kick is wrong. I don't want to get hit with that thing. I've seen people get hit hard. You can kick hard with that thing. Keep doing that kick. But this one here is on you. This one is on you like a shot. You can't even see it. You can't see this thing. Most of the stuff I teach, you cannot see it. It is not visible. It does not exist until you wake up in intensive care. Okay? So, what I'd like you to do, this is great. We all can't work on this one. But if we have something like that, and you get that down, like right down on your instep, if you put that right on your instep like that, I'm not gonna break it. And you just kind of, even sneakers, if you get exercise and strengthen your toes, you will take that shin and move it off that ankle joint. Now, when I tell you things like this, believe me when I'm telling you this. Believe me when I'm telling you. So, some of you over there, the rest of you get a few of these like this, and actually put it like this, put it right on your instep like that. And as silly as this sounds, just walk up and just kind of bring it right in here. Now, if you took that bag away, that kick would be right there. Then, you can bring it up just a wee bit, and do the same thing. Bring it up a little bit more. Now this will go to about the pelvis.
I don't want one.
Or groin. And the groin is harder to hit than you think. I'll show you a way that you'll never miss. But if you go straight in, you're going to miss more than, I'll show you the kick you can. And this kick right here is right there, right into the pelvis. You'll take that pelvis and move it over here. It's just a step. It's not a kick. Drop that bag. Go ahead. And this will frustrate you. This will frustrate you. Because a lot of you, that knee is going to come up real high. It's really not what I want. I'll tell you a good way to practice this. Oh, I'm evil. Is to, if you're an instructor, some instructors in here,
Yeah.
other than, okay. When you're testing in Sanchin,
Do you want me to stand there?
no. But when you're testing in Sanchin, or implement this in your kotikate, your conditioning, when you're doing conditioning. Okay, so you're killing two birds with one stone. So, doing leg conditioning and stuff like that. Okay, so put this into your leg conditioning. I got a couple more too that I'm going to show you in a minute that you can put in your leg conditioning. So you're doing two things. You're doing the kick and you're learning the mechanics of the kick, and your partner's getting a little extra conditioning. You'd be surprised how hard these things hit, and then you'll have to start gearing back. You'll have to start coming off this a little because you're hitting too hard. Okay, when you're doing conditioning. So that's how to do it. Okay. All right. So when you're doing this now, you're going to take this and you're going to do what I call a crescent kick. Now, a crescent kick can be done off the front foot or off the back foot, and it does kick with the toes. The toes are definitely essential in this because you have shoes on. But we karate people don't. So learn to do this. You can do this with an instep also. This is the one that'll hit the groin every single time. I told a few people, kicking the groin is harder than you think if you kick straight in. Because sometimes you'll flinch and you hit it off the hip. It's harder than you think. It's very easy to hit the groin when you're grappling and you're in close, because that knee will go right into the groin. When I talk about dropping the shin thrust that I just showed you, okay, that's very close to that knee going right into the groin if you do it right. You can do a shin, you can break his femur and change his sex real quick with that same strike. So, what you want to do with this crescent kick, that's good right there. Hold that. No, I'll do it. 1 second. This you can use sparring. You can use sparring. But this is tight. This is really, really tight. You want to try doing this a little when you're doing your Dan Kumite, Q Kumite, some bunkai. If there's a round kick, if there's a roundhouse kick in there, you got a couple in there, Dan Kumite and stuff. Do this. This is a mini round kick. You know, when you press the spring down as hard as you can and then let it go, that's what this one is too. So I'm almost going to hit with the knee. So if I were doing it on you, I would almost hit you with the knee. My knee would almost hit him. And then the foot hits just a little bit on that. Okay? So you're going to see my knee go almost past this bag over here somewhere. But what's hitting is my foot. Very, very close. You can hit with this. You can grab him and hit him, kick him with this kick. Because it's not really a kick. My knee was way over here. So, without that, it would be in here like so. See where my knee is? See this? My knee is right here. See my knee? If I put my knee on there, or my foot's over there, like that. It's a leg shot. It's a leg shot. It's not here. You can go here. You can put it here if you want. But it's a leg shot. So, you can call that a kick. It's not the shin. The shin is nasty. The shin will just rip you apart, which is the one I showed you. Okay? But this one here is nasty too. This will take the leg right out. This is not, no, this is not, I can't even do that anymore. This is not one of, I hurt my groin when I This is not one of these things here. This is really, 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 really tight. You're right on. I'm right here. See it? I'm right there. You almost hit him in the other side with your knee. So try a few of those on the bag, right foot, left foot, and then drop the bag and just place it on your partner's body, or on your partner's leg. Oh! This is great for leg conditioning. When you're doing leg conditioning in class, okay, conditioning, here we go, get a partner. Come here. And this is what you want to do. I got a new toy. Come on. I'm serious. We have to help each other. So get your partner some pain. Try it to the kick. So this goes straight, this goes straight. Now, as a matter of fact, when you're kicking with that right leg, you want to have a little this going the other way. Kind of like a push pull kind of thing. Got it? So you're going to kick with your right leg, and your upper body's going to kind of do this. Just a wee bit, not much. How far are we going to go? You got the... Why don't you just say, okay, I'm going to kick you with this one. Although, the kick itself is very good. When you just, the whole theory about this is you can't see any of that. I can stand on the front If you do these correctly, everything that I'm showing you, even this one, it cannot be seen. You can't be seen because there's nothing coming. It's just an explosion. Sparring was in my first book. I called it reading. Okay, and you're reading it. Good fighters, you can do it. Good fighters, you can tell the distance. Right. You can see it. Right. I mean, Ray Charles can see some of these things. You know, it's easy, and I loved that when I was fighting. I had a knack of just seeing things, and I just step right inside. Okay, but you can't see this stuff, right? Because you're on them. You can't see it. Okay, now.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe to LiveDanD.